record this 3 times. This is the 4th time. Every time I've did it, the audio has been messed up. Like something that doesn't want me to say the stuff I wrote or said about. But the first one I recorded was like an hour. It was a great one. And then I said I seen that I couldn't record it because the audio, because actually the whole thing just wouldn't save. So I redid it, and we gonna try it this time. I think I got everything right this time. I see that my microphone is working. It's the right one. Everything is perfect, and we are going to get through this time. We are going to start off again. The WIS Surviving West podcast, crazy stories from back then, whatever y'all want to call it. So, if you're new to this, all my people, all my subs who watch me play Madden and stuff, what we used to do, or what I used to do, was work for this company that we would travel out every week and count Walmarts. Just get a little machine and count their inventory. Maybe there'd be a crew of like 30, 40 people. We've had like, at the most, when the first started, we had almost 70, almost damn near 100. So we would do that, right? And if you didn't hear the previous episodes, just keep you up. Some of the stuff you would probably see, like most of the Texarkana guy. I think we had Texarkana. This story kind of pertained to see we had like Texarkana, Louisiana crew. I think 2 Louisiana crews, and the Texas guys, us, Tyler. It might have been one more. It might have been Dallas. But the guys from TK, Texarkana, they was most of the guys who was just seeing some chicks at Walmart. The girls you would see that's working there. It was always a cute one at every Walmart has a cute chick that works at Walmart. Everyone. And so you would see that chick later on at the hotel with the TK guys. Like, damn, that's that same girl from Walmart, right? And then it was some of the people who like, you know what, I'm just gonna come in and start talking to the chicks that worked with us. Because some of the chicks that worked with us didn't look that bad, but it was a few, but it wasn't a lot. So they was handcuffing and bam, taking them like, this mine, and you ain't finna talk to nobody else. And these people literally in this job, you would leave your wife and go on the road and be playing house with somebody else. Your whisk wife, what we call it, the whisk wife, and that's what they would call it, or your whisk husband or whatever. So and then at times so if you had somebody who talked to somebody on the crew, if he was your roommate, you had times like it could be good or it could be bad. The bad it could be is if the chick that he talked to just stays in your room all the time. He come through and she's always in the room, so just you, him, and her, and then it's just every day. And that kind of happened to me and Jason and Nikki, which I tell you that story, how it could have flip-flopped and I could have been that person. But or it could be good where he would go over here, he would go to her room because her roommate might be talking to somebody on the crew too, so they would just flip keys and stay in the room with each other, so you have room for yourself. So you want to have some stuff, whatever, bam. So that's kind of what was going on mostly for the crew. There was a point in time when niggas just handcuffing, playing house. Like for a year, he was just stopped. I think even TK niggas started playing house for some at one point, but it was like that, right? So this was like, when I tell you that, like, these women, even when a new girl would come up, you always could tell, the new girl coming around. Niggas would be go flirt with her, go count with her, go talk to all this stuff. But there was one person that didn't have to say a word in front of you, or you would never know it. But she, call her E, Erica, she liked women, right? She call her stud, whatever. Like, she wanted to do, like, she dressed better than most of the guys that was on the team. She was dressing better than some of us, Gucci'd out, everything. Like, she it was down, just had her stuff down packed, right? So E, I told her I was gonna talk about some stuff that she did on this school. she could literally get on here and talk about way more stuff than I get. If I got her on this microphone and had her just talk about stuff and the stuff she seen, nigga, it would be hilarious. But in particular, what she would do, she could at one, it's like they could say she took women and changed their whole perspective on what they liked, or took somebody. She literally, I'm gonna tell you how she took another dude's girl who was pregnant by the. I mean, she was having this guy's baby, but she was with him and everything. He took him like this, scooped him up and took her. So that's what was going on with that. And let me show you how it went down. So we was riding on little vans, right? And there was this dude named Isaac. I seen Isaac a few times past few week, yeah, about this year. I think I seen him again. But he would ride. He was on a Texas cruise. He would ride with us, and he would ride with us. So he and Isaac cool, like chop it up, talk, blah blah blah, everything. And all of a sudden, there were these new girls that came around at the Louisiana crew. Some chicks came, some new chicks started. So every time a new chick, like I said, every time a new chick started, some dudes was like, "Hey, like, I gotta go talk to her. I gotta go count what I'm gonna go flirt with. I'm gonna go do this stuff. I'm gonna go buy some food. I'm gonna do this." Never failed. So there was this chick named Joanna. Now Joanna was literally, she came on the crew with somebody. Like, she was literally with somebody when she came to the crew. Like, she had a boyfriend and stuff. Didn't talk to women, nothing. Literally had a boyfriend, right? And somehow, like, that shit done. If you got a girl, like I said, if you work with this damn crew and you was dating a girl, she was your girlfriend. When she left that van, got on that van, nigga, she wasn't your girlfriend no more. So literally, she was cute. I mean, she was thick, kind of a bigger guy. Well, she wasn't fat or nothing, but she was thick, like that, bang on her ass, like, wow, you be like, damn, I'm gonna hit Joanna. Like, that's type she was, like that cute face, thick girl that dudes want. That's Joanna, right? So Isaac came through. You know, Isaac one of those guys. He was always drunk or smoking or just like didn't look like he really just give a damn. Like one of these just chill, cool back, you know, like whatever. Yeah, one of them dudes, right? So he rolled up, and I guess somehow him and Joanna started chopping it up, and he started talking to her and everything. So we like, at some point he got all the way in good with it, and they started, you know, doing a little witch thing. You see it together at the lunchtime in the room with her. I think his roommate was Uncle Ricky or somebody, or so he had room to himself pretty much. Uncle Ricky was fucking somebody all the time. He was gonna be in somebody's room or something. Nigga, Uncle Ricky was. We need to get some Uncle Ricky stories over here. But I don't think my message here. When at that point she was Alec, and they started talking, right? And then all that stuff, doing the house, doing all that crap. And then they started getting way more serious, and then when you find out she was pregnant. So she was pregnant, and like this whole time, E was the type of person, like, you see her, she would look mad and pissed off a lot. Like, you look on the van, she wouldn't say much. She looked mad, like, damn. Like, you didn't want to walk up to her and say, hey, what's up? But if you knew her, you knew she just what she was, how she was. But so you would never think, oh, he doing this, he did that. But literally just right behind the back, E could slide in and take any one of these dudes' girls. And you would see like the fact that she could go to the she could be in a Walmart, right? And be, let's just say the whole group just chopping it up talking. She could walk by a chick and act like she don't know her, or act like she didn't give a damn about her, or cuss her out or some shit, or act like she'd never give a fuck about her. And a whole reality, that chick gonna be chilling with her in her room that like, and you would never know it. You would never know it. That's how slick her game was. She just quietly, she wouldn't do it like the rest of the guys all out there. Oh yeah, I'm got this girl. I did not. Yeah, he didn't do that. She just quietly just okay. So at the point, I guess she was working on Joanna, working on her. And as the time came around, things came. I believe Joanna and Isaac had some type of falling out or something. But as the time came around, Isaac and E, I think, had words too at some point. And it's weird how I did it, because now when you look at it, it's hard to tell it as a story, but it was like she transitioned in from being with Isaac, with this dude with on lunch, to doing the same stuff with E now. Literally, she rode the van with us sometime. She moved back to Texas a few months with E. Like literally, and this nigga Isaac had to sit there in the van and watch this dude, this girl, with his chick that he done got pregnant, and she with her now. They together, and Isaac back to looking like it. We used to clown the nigga about this shit. We used to talk about it like, wouldn't talk about it like in front of him. Most of them, I think Colton used to talk about it in front of it. Most of us were like, yeah, that nigga really, he took his girl and he looking stupid. Like you could see him one day. I think one day he was on the van looking depressed as hell. This nigga was looking depressed. Cause he, like, that's what he did. She would slide through and just scoop him up like that. You'd never know it. And then another chick came around. This chick, I took a liking to this chick. We'll call her Brittany, just because I don't want. But y'all know, if y'all know who did. She slipped in and got through with her. And this chick came with she had a like a girl or whatever that was like E. And E and that one got into it too. Had a minute, but E still, at the end of the day, she won. E got her, and like E was turning every chick. She had the ability to take women who didn't even want to talk to them and make them like her and like women. And literally now the fact is, like, at the end, now Joanna, the chick, the first one that she took from Isaac, she married to the chick who, the second chick, remember the second chick I said came with a girl, stud, whatever. Joanna's married to her now. Wow.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train.
Like literally, with Isaac kid. Did that? I don't know. I don't know much about the baby. I don't know if the baby they had a baby or they lost it. I believe she didn't have it. She lost it or something. Yeah. Some kind of way she like lost it or something. I don't think she had that baby. But I could be mistaken, but I don't think she did. But and that's what was going on. Now, with that going on, E was the one, but hell, like I said, E was the quiet, cool, slick one. She could take any of your chick. She said what she would say it. I take all y'all dudes female, and y'all would never, like, literally. You think you had, you thought you was doing something. Now E was pulling them way more than you did. She just didn't make it all known and all in the open. But DB, the boss we had, DB was knocking them off too. He was with the crew now. I could say, I speculated, but some of the crew, well, we know a lot of the crew girls, he'd already messed with. You could tell if a chick got a new spot to count or a new position, you're like, okay, DB probably has something to do with it, or he's, you want that raise, girl, you want that raise, you know what I'm talking about? But like I said, there's a chick, this chick named Dana. This crazy he's talking about Dana. She started flirting with me in the count in the Walmart. I think DB walked by one day, the way when it first started. And he seen it and he put me on these fish hook tags. Now if y'all know what fish hooks are, that's the fishing aisle. Way back before, they used to put this stuff, these things. It had like 3,000 pieces on this fish hook tag. It took me forever. He was walking by. He kept walking by, laughing. And he, after the fact, he was telling like, yeah, man, rob on them fish hook tags. But I knew why he did that. He seen the fucking flirting with the damn Diana. And it happened again. I think most of the chicks that I started trying to get in cool with, the next week they would leave. They would literally just be gone or fire to leave or something. Like, damn. Oh yeah, Jennifer, the supervisor, blocked me on one of them. This chick, now I said Brittany, there's a Brittany, I'm gonna say this name Brittany. This Brittany right here, the finest thing on the crew. And since my 10 years working there, this Brittany from Mississippi. Ghost, I think my dude Ghost, if you listening to this, I might have told you I seen a chick about chicks from Mississippi. My dude, I think he's from Alabama, but he know about Jackson, Mississippi. Shout out to Duke, some of my subs there, but man, like she had that look like when Nicki Minaj first came out the wig with the little black hair. She could look like that, and like a body, bang, everything. Wow. And I think E had her too. If I'm not mistaken, I think E's Siggy had her too. I believe I'm about 95% sure she was on the crew at that time that E come out. I'm pretty sure she did. But one day, I was a driver at this point, so everybody wanted to get food, but they would never call the other driver because all the other drivers were lazy, or they was drunk, or they just didn't give a damn. So everybody would call me. And the one that was particular always called me all the time was Kato. Rest in peace to man, Kato, man. And I would get mad about like, dang, Kato, y'all want the food. Don't never call Uncle Jerry or whatever. Sometimes Uncle Jerry would do it, but most of them he wouldn't. But yeah, it was. I didn't really get mad about it. But yeah, rest in peace to man, Kato. But one day she was needing, like, I don't remember how she got it. How I got in contact. Somebody was like, they knocked on my door. Hey, somebody need to get some food or something. And I didn't know it was Brittany. So I'm waiting in the van. Said, I'm gonna be out here. And here she come. We was in Jackson too. And I crossed the street to IHOP. And so we sitting there talking. She waiting on the food. And I'm like, damn, this might be my only chance to keep her. Cause literally this nigga, she like, Brittany was so bad. Dudes are all around her all the time. Didn't matter what type of blah blah. So I'm like, damn, me and her, this one-on-one with nobody else in the van, was me and her. So I'm like, okay, I'm finna slide through. Try to run some game here. I don't really talk to none of the chicks on the crew really because I didn't really give a damn about it much like that. I might know somebody. If I did talk to a chick, I might know somebody in the town, maybe a few, but I never messed with any chick on the crew. Besides talking to that one we talk about how she got me from a lot of food and everything, but we'll talk about that next episode. But so we sitting there talking, and I'm like, if you need to get something, if you need some, need a ride or something, just get my number, put my number in your phone. You call, you need a ride. I know a lot of you drivers don't want to take nobody nowhere. I said, okay. We started talking about something. I think some type of event was going on this weekend. I was like, what you finna do this weekend or something? And so after that, bam, got the number. I started texting her. She started writing back. In that weekend, it was a Thursday. So it was a Friday. It was a Wednesday. So that Thursday, we did the Walmart and went home. And I was texting all that weekend and stuff. I think I ended up talking. She was in like, yeah, I'll come through and chill with you and stuff. And I'm like, oh hell yeah. I think I told Colton. Like, I was like, damn, Colton, hey, Colton, I done got with Brittany or something. I think I was talking to Colton or Jay, one of my homies, Jay. I'm pretty sure it was Colton or something like that, yeah. But I'm like, I don't think I told nobody actually. I was, but I'm like, hell yeah, Brittany, nigga sitting with Brittany, and all of a sudden that week come through. The Monday, I'm like, okay, I think we was back up there that week, or somewhere else in Louisiana or something. I'm like, okay, let me see where old Brittany at. She didn't come out. Jennifer did something that didn't let her come out because she missed a Dollar General or something she did, and she never came back. Like, you mother, man, I was so bad. I was like, literally, if she would have came back, I swear, y'all thought, probably y'all like, some of y'all on the crew listen to this, probably like, nigga, you didn't have no chance. You did not have no chance with Brittany. Nigga, I'm telling you. And I ended up talking. I think I asked her about something. I texted her about it, and that's how I knew it was something. He said Jennifer said something about something. Then I just stopped talking to her. Then I never seen her no more. But that's episode 1. I can tell you about some other stuff. And like I said, the stuff with Nikki, I want to hear that one about the what Jason did when he clock blocked me kind of in the, well, it's weird. But that's some of the stuff that's going on with the personal thing. Man, we got stuff from counting to me getting into Walmart employees, all kind of stuff, man. So just stay tuned, man. It's just like gonna be a crazy ride. But that's another one. Hopefully it's a good one for y'all. But yeah, we out now. Peace.